You'll never build real confidence or a strong relationship with yourself if you keep abandoning yourself. Yet you're still out here doing everything for everyone else, bending over backwards at the expense of your own health. And the worst part, you think this is normal. It's not normal, it's conditioning. You wonder why you feel empty, why you cannot simply trust yourself, and why your confidence is non-existent. Because every time you ignore what you need, you're telling yourself you don't matter. Today, you're gonna learn 3 ways to build a real relationship with yourself. Tap into your inner compass and actually create the confidence that actually lasts. You've spent so many years chasing who you thought you were supposed to be, checking off every single damn box. The marriage, the corporate job title, the kids, the house or the properties, the perfect body. And God forbid you don't have all these things by the age of 30, or you're considered a failure. Many people don't actually want these things, but continue to strive towards these things just to make everybody else proud of you. Somewhere in all of that, you've disappeared. You don't even know what you want anymore. So you wake up and you keep doing the things. You keep going, but you don't actually feel connected to any of it. You've got this quiet inner knowing that you know that you're not actually living your own life. You're just existing in somebody else's version of it. Listen, I've been there, feeling completely disconnected from my own body, my desires, my own voice, living off of external validation and afraid to slow down, because then I would have to face the truth. And here's the truth. I wish somebody would have looked me in the eye and told me back then, you will never feel confident until you build a real relationship with yourself. And I'm not talking about journaling once a week or saying daily affirmations. I'm talking about deep, uncomfortable, beautiful self-inquiry. And this is about asking, what do I want? Not what I've been told to want. Not what makes everybody else happy. Not what looks good online. What feels peaceful in my body? And if your answer to this is, I don't know, that's okay. That's actually the first sign that you're actually waking up. Because most of us, especially women, we're trained from a very young age to trade in our actual desires for approval. And we learn that being liked, being quiet, being helpful, being agreeable, that's what got us love. Not being real, not being honest with ourselves. So of course you feel disconnected. You've built a version of yourself that was all about survival, not self-expression. You start building this false self and it becomes this mask that you wear for decades. So let's get a little bit sciencey for a second, because even your brain backs this up. There's this part of your brain called the default mode network, and it lights up when you start to self-reflect. It's how you think about your identity, your past, your future. But if you're always worried about what other people will think of you, if you're constantly stuck in comparison, people-pleasing, or endless overthinking, that network gets hijacked. You stop using it to connect with yourself, and instead it becomes this endless loop of nervous agitation saying to yourself, am I doing this right? What if they don't like me? What if I fail? Who the fuck cares? And don't even get me started on what happens when you've been stuck in the fight, flight, or freeze state. When your nervous system is fried and your prefrontal cortex, part of your brain that's responsible for wise, value-based decision-making, is basically offline. You literally cannot think clearly. You can't connect to your long-term vision. But here's the part that changed everything for me. You can actually build a better relationship with yourself by asking yourself every single day, is this mine? This belief I have of what success means, is this mine? This goal that I've been chasing, is it mine? I had to sit down and look at everything that I was chasing, and I realized most of it was built on fear. And girl, your body knows. That gut feeling that you keep ignoring, those are messages. I started to notice what safety felt like in my body and what didn't. I started going on slow walks without music to hear my own thoughts. I stopped overriding my body's wisdom for the sake of being productive. And I started journaling my inner child, asking her what she wanted before the world told her to shrink. And I did this one simple thing. I closed my eyes and visualized the most peaceful, aligned version of my day. No pressure, no timeline, just what would feel good. Who am I with? What am I doing? What lights me up? That image became my definition of success. Not the resume, not the income, not the follower count. And through that, I found my own values. Not the performative kinds, but the real ones. Autonomy, expression, and depth. And listen, confidence did not come from hyping myself up every day or simply faking it. It came from consistently choosing myself, especially when it was uncomfortable and especially when it disappointed everyone else. So this is your permission to stop performing and start reconnecting. You're moving through the day, you're doing all the right things, but underneath it all, you're bracing. For what? You don't even know. Just this low hum of tension that never seems to just let you settle. That's not weakness. It's your nervous system doing exactly what it's wired to do, protect you. And after trauma, chronic stress, or years of ignoring your own needs, your system learns to survive and not feel. It's like living in a house where every sound sounds like danger to you, not because the house is broken, but because the alarms have been rewired to treat everything like a threat. And you start to believe that being on edge is actually normal, but it's not. And that path to peace doesn't start with forcing confidence. It starts with rebuilding trust within your own body. There's a real science behind this. Your nervous system has built-in states that decide whether you connect, you shut down, or you go into overdrive. And that's where regulation comes in. Not the bubble baths or the mantras, but slowly and steadily rewiring those alarms. Imagine trying to play music on a speaker that's stuck on static. So no matter how beautiful the song is, it won't come through until you actually fix the signal. And that's what nervous system work is. Tuning your body so that your body can hear safety again. You start to feel things differently and not panic over the small things. And this is what I really want you to take in. Safety isn't a mindset, it's a felt sense. You don't think your way into confidence. You feel your way into it through action. You can't build self-love, you can't hear your intuition, and you can't even heal fully if your body doesn't feel safe. So here's how to fix it. Start asking your body what it needs and actually listening. You're not a machine. You're a living being. You're tired, rest. You're hungry, eat. You're overstimulated, go be alone. Ignoring your body is how you trained it to panic. Listening is how you retrain it to trust. Stop judging your feelings. Observe them like a scientist. If you feel anxious, don't just shame it. Don't panic, notice it. What's happening in my body right now? That's the question. Not what's wrong with me, and track it daily. You're not broken, you're just stuck in survival mode. This shifts the brain from panic to awareness. Inner safety is not simply a journal prompt. It's a daily decision to stop betraying yourself just to feel loved, accepted, or useful. Okay, so I need to talk to you about something that no one has ever told us growing up. And it kind of makes me actually a little bit frustrated, because if you ever struggled with confidence, with feeling like you're always second guessing yourself, always battling with your mood, your body, your energy, this might be the thing that finally clicks. It's your cycle. I want you to stay here with me, because the truth is your cycle is not just your period. It's not just cramps, it's not just bloating or some annoying thing that we just have to deal with. It's also your inner compass. And no one has ever told us this. Like, we're handed pads in school and taught just not to get pregnant. Hey, did you know your body is actually trying to talk to you? That your hormones are actually guiding you? No, we are taught to hide it. So instead of honoring what our body tells us, we've been simply taught to ignore it, or worse yet, feel ashamed of it. And that disconnection, that's where the self-doubt begins. Because here's what I wish I'd known. Your cycle isn't just about bleeding once a month. It's a full body communication system. And when you understand it, you understand you. You go through 4 phases every single month. And each one changes the way we feel, the way we think, the way we move, the way we show up in the world. So your follicular phase, right after your period, you feel lighter, more energized, more hopeful. Your brain is sharper. This is your time to plan, try new things, and move forward. Ovulation, your hormones peak. You feel bold, magnetic, confident. You want to be social. You want to take risks. Be seen. Your luteal phase. Things shift and you get more tired, more sensitive, maybe even irritable. This is when you're meant to slow down, to focus on the details. Finish what you started and take care of yourself. And your menstrual phase. This is your body's reset. Your energy drops for a reason. You're meant to rest, reflect, and listen to what your body and your emotions actually need. It's biology. Your body isn't working against you. It's actually guiding you. And when you stop ignoring these shifts and start honoring them, something crazy happens. You stop feeling crazy. You stop second guessing yourself and you stop fighting your body. And that's how real self-trust starts, by learning how to listen to what your body is already telling you. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.